Hello and welcome back to the Making a Husband podcast with me, stand-up comedian, author, actor, lover of fragrances, and very jet-lagged lad, Tez Ilyas. And with me this week, as she will be every single week, inshallah, is...
Tez's wife, Shy Ilyas, normal civilian.
Who is...
A normal civilian who does a 9 to 5, not his 9 to 5 wife, because he only has one wife.
I think one of the reasons that people tune into this podcast is because of the amazing chemistry that we have. Just how we constantly talk over each other and don't leave each other pauses.
No, but I did, but you do it again.
And with me this week is...
Tez's normal civilian normal civilian wife, Shy Ilyas.
Yay!
Yay!
But sometimes you say Tez's wife, Shy Ilyas, and then I say, who is?
Yeah.
And then you say, a normal civilian.
But we're both very tired.
But I am shattered.
Yeah. Right, Tez?
Yes, Shy.
What have we been up to?
Well, I just got back from Canada.
Let's get the violin out, guys.
And let me tell you, I am tired.
That he is how I will be in the next episode, because when he comes back into my life, that's how I'll be.
Oh my God, I am so tired. I just woke up. It's 9 p.m. So basically, Canada, where I was, it's so weird because at some points on this trip, I was 4 hours, 5 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours, and 6 hours behind UK time.
Mm-hmm.
It kept changing almost every day depending on where I was, because there's so many different time zones. And then the clocks went back a couple of days ago in the UK, and then that changed it again. But then basically going there is not bad because you go back in time, but coming back this way is very hard.
What were you doing in Canada?
I was on tour. I was on the Human Appeal Comedy Takeover Canada tour, which was great. Went all over Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I went Halifax, London, Mississauga, which is basically Toronto, Ottawa, Vancouver, Calgary and Edmonton, which are all the main places. It was very, very fun. But I'm not in a hurry to go back anytime soon.
Yeah?
Canada, bare boring.
Wow, I thought you were going to say because you missed me.
No, obviously I missed you, but I'm saying I'm not in a hurry to take you to Canada anytime soon either. Don't get me wrong. Parts of Canada, the wilderness are beautiful, stunning.
Mm-hmm.
But on a trip like this, you don't really get to see anything.
Mm.
And the towns, apart from the downtown areas of each major city, is just strip malls.
Yeah.
Which is basically, where they have like
shopping.
Yeah, but where
I'd enjoy it.
Like JJB, where JD Sports is, and Curry's, PC World, and B&M and all that.
I went there today.
Yeah, so half the country we're yawning because we're tired. So half the country. So honestly, every single town there's like 50 of those.
Wow.
And nothing else.
Oh.
And you're like, this is
shopping malls then.
And you can't walk anywhere. Yeah. The concept of walking in Canada is alien to them. At one point, I was like, I'm going to walk to the venue. The venue was about 30 minutes away from the hotel. I was like, they blew their minds. They were like, huh? They acted like I was saying to them, I'm going to go and confront that grizzly bear. They're like, oh, don't do it. And I was like, no, I'm just going to walk there. They're like, what?
But Canada's safe there.
No, I know. It wasn't about that.
Yeah.
It was about the concept of walking. They were like, what do you mean you're going to walk there? But also, it's not really set up to walk, because at one point I made a mistake of going, I'll walk there, and they were like, are you sure?
Like some sort of road
No,
thing?
it was just it was a big dual carriageway with no path.
What did you do?
So I was basically walking. There's a little side bit, the when you park, when you break down, what's it called?
Oh my God, Tez.
The service, what's it called? The thingy lane, the breakdown lane, whatever. Whatever. But it wasn't a full breakdown lane. It was like a half of one. So it's like, I don't know if it was there for people to. I don't think it was there for people to walk. But anyway, I ended up walking along that, and I was like, imagine I died doing this. That
was so silly. You didn't even tell me you did that.
Yeah. But that's how I walked to one of the venues, and I was like, this is just dumb, this. Cars looking at me like, imagine you're in the middle of an A road in London.
Imagine the motorway.
Yeah, it's like basically, it wasn't a highway, but it was basically like walking along a motorway, and just every road there is so big. Like, you're in the middle of the town centre, and it's a 5-lane road. And you're like, why is this road 5 lanes? Crossing every road is such a mission in Canada. And it was nice, but it's just very different. And at some point, I was like, I just want to cross the road very easily.
Wow.
Every road.
What was your best part of Canada, though? time?
Best part of Canada were the shows. Shows were really good.
That's nice.
Shows were really,
You
really
got some.
fun.
I got some presents, guys. I got some presents.
Yeah, so a couple of people from Blackburn live in Canada, and they came, not that I didn't know them, but they came to do the show to support and stuff. And they gave us presents, to give Shy presents.
Yeah.
That was in Edmonton, the last show. So big up Bill Kiss and her family. So yeah, the shows were really, really fun.
That's nice.
we
And you got to
raised-
spend time with the other comedians. as
Yeah,
well.
and hanging out with Omar Reagan and Jeremy and Azar was great, and the HA gang as well. That was really fun. Meeting, like, doing comedy in front of Canadians is really
Yeah.
fun. Great sense of humor. I love it. I think there was one city. I think it was Ottawa, where I feel like they didn't realize I was joking.
Oh.
Like my sarcasm and my grumpiness, and I think they were like thought I was being serious, and they were like, "Huh?" And I was like,
Did you tell him off?
This is like comedy. It's a comedy persona.
Did you tell him off?
Yeah, no. Everywhere I went, I told them how awful this country was. They got places in Canada. First of all, they need to let go of us because our queen is on their money.
They need to let go of us, or
Yeah.
we need to let go of them.
No, they need to let go of us.
Yeah.
Our queen is on their money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
You know.
keep my queen's name out your mouth, and then half of the place names correspond to cities and towns we have
Yeah.
here.
I find that
So
really.
there's a London,
Yeah.
there's a Surrey, there's
Yeah.
a Halifax, there's an Edmonton, there's a Richmond, and that's just I'm not even got started. There's like tons of places that are just named after places in Britain, and
You
you're
know-
like just
You know, Justin treated he was no, was he the PM?
yeah, Justin
Yeah.
Trudeau, yeah, the
Yeah,
one
he's going
yeah.
out with Katy Perry now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
he kissed a girl and he likes it.
Yeah.
Whereas our former prime minister is advocating for genocide in Gaza, Tony Blair.
Yeah.
So it's very different paths.
Yep.
Their prime ministers dating Katy Perry,
But ex-prime minister.
ex-prime minister dating Katy Perry, and now ex-prime ministers in the Middle East.
But
Causing
people, I
problems.
feel like everyone in Canada is just really nice and happy. Because I get the impression that it's just a really nice country to live in.
Yeah, you couldn't live there.
Why?
They're too nice.
Why not?
There's
I'd be
no
fine.
there's no edge.
What do you mean no edge?
They're too nice. But it's not real nice, it's fake nice.
No.
You know, like in a horror film.
Like
when you go
like
to
get out.
Yeah, like get out. Like get out. You go there and everyone's so nice and you're like, something's not right.
No, because we're used to like English manners. We're
And
used to
edge in
being
it
like.
is an edge. I was the most dangerous person there, I think, while I was there.
Yeah, you probably left your mark.
I
there.
was like, I am the danger.
Yeah.
People are like, were you not scared walking alone? I'm like, listen, you guys don't know where I'm from. It's not even that I can fight. I have an attitude. And no one in Canada has an attitude.
Nice.
So I liked it a lot. But as I said, I'm not in a rush to go back anytime soon. But I hope when I do come back, I mean, I've just cussed them. But come see me on tour when I come to Canada. innit? No, God bless. Yeah, it was interesting. I was saying, like, it feels weirdly like a mini America.
Yeah. I've not been to America, so I don't know what it's like.
Yeah, like I was asking some of the other guys, like, do you feel like you're in another part of America, or do you feel like you're in another country? And Omar said he thinks he's in another country, but Jeremy was like, no, I feel like I'm in just a different part of America.
That's interesting.
Yeah, he's like, is northern politics, northern USA politics with southern hospitality? That means something to people who know America. But yeah, but what have you been up to while I've been away gallivanting on tour?
You know what I've been up to?
While Tez is away, Shy thrives. Let me guess. You've been going to sleep on time.
Yep.
You've been having face masks.
Yep.
You've been just chilling on the sofa doing nothing.
Yep.
You've been watching the TV shows you want to watch.
Yep.
She said to me, I feel like so much healthier since you've been away. And I said, well, that's going to stop now.
Me and
Not
mum
Not
have been.
not on my watch.
Me and mum have been literally going to bed. But like, we've been saying goodnight to each other, like about mum's still been staying up watching her dramas till about 11, 12. But I've been going to bed like I'd be like, okay, goodnight at 9:30, and I get into bed, get my book, might watch a little bit of trash TV or something, and then I'm in bed. I'm knockout by like 10:30.
Not on my watch.
And last night
That shit doesn't happen on my
Last
watch.
night at 9 o'clock, I said goodnight to mum. Mum goes, what do you mean? It's 9 o'clock. And I said, it's my last night, mum. We know what's going to happen when he comes home. Why are you so proud of that?
I bring excitement
Bringing excitement.
and joy.
Too old
and
for
humor
this.
into your life.
Also, when Tez was away, the second
You
day,
probably
I
would
fell
have.
over.
You would. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad, guys. I felt quite badly. Yeah, and he didn't like, and then when I sent him pictures, he phoned me and he was like, "Can we laugh about it now? Like, is it too early to laugh about it?"
Nah, but like
How
she
you,
fell over in it.
when a child falls over and they graze their knee, that's how I fell over, and it was hard. Like
She fell over. She fell over. She fell
I was
over.
bleeding, and the worst thing is I had so I was wearing like leggings, and the leggings had ripped, right? And I was thinking, oh my god, I was about 7 or 8 minutes from home, and I was thinking, oh god, I've got to go home, and I'm like my leggings are ripped, and I could feel the blood like gushing at that point. And then I was walking, and I was like praying, no one was like looking to see the blood on my
You're
leg.
walking around like a little tramp.
So anyway, I went home. I went upstairs. Mum was praying, and I like got some tissue, wet it, and I was trying to clean the cut and stuff. And then I was like, it's not stopping. And then I phoned Shahida, and I was like, Shahida, I'm so sorry. The Shahida's our neighbour, and I was like, Shahida, I'm so sorry. Have you got any plasters? Because she's got kids, so I thought kids, great, she'll have plasters. She was like, I might have. What's wrong? And I was like, Shahida, I've cut my leg. You need to come. You need to help me. You need to help me. And she was like, oh my god, what's happened? What's happened? And then Mum heard me like panicking, and I was like, she came and she was like, what's wrong? And I opened the door, and I was like, Mum, I've cut my leg. And basically, on the way home, because I was so upset, because kids always ask for their mum, and I phoned my mum, and guess what? My mum didn't pick the phone up, so I was so upset. And then I was thinking it's good that she didn't, because I was upset, because she would have panicked, because she can't do anything. She's so far away. So anyway, the mum saw me, and mum was like, mum, I call his mum as well. Mum saw me, and mum was like, what's wrong? Like, show me your leg. And I showed her, and she was like, did you cry? I was like,
Like, so apparently it still hurts you, and it's been a week.
listen, guys, this is no joke. I still can't put pressure on my leg. When I mean pressure, I mean like if I'm reaching to get something, I can't put my knee on the floor, or I can't have, like, even yesterday.
When you're praying.
When I was praying, I have to sit and pray still.
As in on a chair.
On a chair.
Like an old man.
And I went to an Islamic class with Shahida, and I was sitting on the floor, and then I prayed Maghrib with the other girls. She was telling me to use a chair, but I was too embarrassed, because I was like, I didn't want to use a chair.
Yeah, because you don't look like you're disabled.
Yeah, basically.
Some disabilities are hidden.
So anyway, I think that irritated it again, or made it worse or something. Yeah. And now it's all scabbed up, and it's not nice, guys. It's been tough. But you know what? All that rest and those early nights, and it's just a dream.
You balanced it out. God balanced it out for you.
Just a dream.
You've had good rest while I've been away. But on the other hand, you effed your knee up, and you missed me a lot.
Yes, I did miss you.
So
yeah, I feel like you missed me a lot towards the end.
Yeah, I did.
You were like pining for me. You were like,
I really
don't
want to come
be
home
here anymore.
Yeah, it's just I was homesick.
It's not great.
I don't really get homesick that often though.
Yeah, no, but it's true. You see how much I do for you, and how much of a big influence I am in your life. That when you were away,
it wasn't so much what you do for me that I missed. I did miss that, but I was staying in a hotel.
Some of the outfits I saw, and I was like, why is he wearing that with that for? Like some of them, I was like, you're meant to wear your beige loafers with some of your outfits, and I saw it, and on the human.
This is what, remember a couple of episodes ago when she was like, oh, get yourself dressed. She's complaining about it. She's complaining about it now.
But you did well though. Majority of it, you did well.
Yeah, I did okay. It was good.
But then I did tell you when I was packing your stuff to wear this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, so a time has been had last couple of weeks. It's been
guys,
long.
it's been
Yeah, but I'm back. Well, I'm back for a bit. We'll see.
We'll see.
Visa pending. I am meant to be in America right now as you're watching this, but I don't know if I am, because I don't know if I got a visa yet. So I don't know if I'm either there or going very soon or not going at all. I don't know.
And also, we had the Asian Media Awards this Friday. So you won't find out if we've won in the next episode, but if you check our socials, you'll find out.
Oh yeah, on Friday evening. No, that's 2 weeks ago. Don't worry about it. It's been 5 days.
For what?
This goes out 5 days after the Asian Media Awards.
That's what I mean. So they'll know if we won or not.
Oh, yeah.
If you check our socials.
Yeah. If you haven't already checked our socials out, check our socials out to see if we win the best podcast at the Asian Media Awards.
Yeah.
But next week we'll talk about it, because next week's episode we'll have been to the Asian Media Awards.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it, guys. It's my first one.
Right, I don't think... What can I have done?
Right, guys. It's this time part of the podcast where we talk about either an argument of the week or what Tez has done to annoy me this week.
Nah, what can I have done? I've
Right,
not
let's
even
get
been
into it
here,
straight
man.
away, right?
Hashtag
He's-
justice for husbands. Get that in early. What have I done? I'm not even been here.
Let me tell you what this guy has done, right? I picked him up from the airport. He looked so cute, bless him. He was like, a bit tired. And I said, all right. He goes, babe, we'll come home and record a podcast today. I said, do you know what, babe? Yeah, let's do it. Because you're right. We're going to record a podcast. He comes home and he's like, we got home. No.
Hang on, I'm just
No.
gonna stop you. Hang on.
Okay, go.
It's not even been half a day since I've been home.
Yeah.
And you've already got a dilemma for the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway,
Wow.
he goes to bed, right? And because he's tired, and I'm like, just go to bed. I swear to God, I thought this guy was going to go to bed for an hour, all right? I went back to wake him up, knockout. Went back again, knockout. Went back and knockout. I was like, babe, it's like, at one point I said to him, babe, it's 10 o'clock. And he was like, oh, let's just go to sleep then, like, for tomorrow. So anyway.
It was 5
slept-
at that point.
He slept from 3 o'clock till 8 o'clock.
No, that is factually incorrect.
Okay, you slept.
I woke up at 7, first of all.
Why
I
did you?
came down at 8 because I had a
Okay,
shower and
finished, didn't it?
everything.
Yeah. So
But
anyway,
I also didn't go to sleep at 3.
what were you doing?
No, we got back at like 3:15.
Oh, okay.
It's about 3:30 by the time I went to sleep.
Okay. So anyway, he slept for a few hours, which was meant to be an hour nap.
Yeah.
And then me and Mum were waiting for him downstairs. And Mum was so cute. Mum was like, I'm waiting to say hi to him. And I was like, just wake him up. And she was like, no. So he comes downstairs, like he's still fiddling around at 8:30. And I phoned him from downstairs and I'm like, babe, are you awake? And he's like, oh, hi, babe. Yeah, babe. And I'm like, babe, we're waiting to have dinner. Like, we're literally waiting for you to come downstairs. Like, I get it. You've been away, but we're back to basics now, innit? So me and Mum usually have dinner about 7 o'clock.
Give me a day.
So anyway, he comes downstairs, still faffing about. Comes downstairs at 8 o'clock, just after 8. Looks at me, he's like, we have to record a podcast, right? Let me tell you something about this man, right? Guys, it is 9:40 right now, yeah? It's 9:40. I have work tomorrow. In another life, I would be in bed right now, in my PJs.
Yesterday. Yesterday you'd have been in bed.
In my PJs and
Not in
stuff.
another life. Yes, just yesterday.
So anyway, that's what you've done to annoy me.
Yeah, but in my defense, it's not my fault. I am jet lagged, and look how I look. Look how I've come. I've never come on the podcast.
You shouldn't have
looking this
suggested
scruffy.
to do the podcast today.
No, but we had to because tomorrow we've got the party.
So-
My sister's birthday. Thursday, Shabazz is recording in the studio, so we don't even have the studio. Friday's the Asian Media Awards. And then we come to Saturday and Sunday, but then we need to get a podcast out on Tuesday, so we need to get the episode to
maybe
the
we could have come at
editors.
6 o'clock.
I know, but someone was sleeping.
So
That was the plan, but I was asleep.
But you see, you're gonna sleep enough now, or you're gonna wake up late and then you're gonna sleep in tomorrow, whatever. But I am gonna get back home and then I have to get ready for bed, and he's just gonna talk a whole load of shit before we go to sleep because that's what he does.
No,
Because you're not
that's
gonna be able to
true.
sleep, so you're gonna be talking to me nonsense.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
You're
And
gonna
then
be
you're
asleep.
fiddling around with your phone and stuff, and then I guarantee you, I'm not gonna get to bed till like 1 o'clock.
You're going to be asleep by 11. Or ready to sleep at least. I can't guarantee that you'll fall asleep. You'll be ready to sleep by 11. So you should fall asleep by like 11:15, half 11. And you're going to wake up at like 8.
What time do I usually wake
That's
up?
8.5 hours of sleep.
I usually wake up at like 7, half 7.
Oh, that's still 8 hours of sleep. If you go to sleep at 11 and wake up at 7, that's 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to be fine. I think you're panicking for no
Okay,
reason.
we'll see. What have you learned?
I've learned that jet lag is a horrible thing. And maybe we should just record the podcast as soon as I got back.
Yeah, maybe.
But then you had work. So,
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know,
so
darling.
it wouldn't have been possible. Anyway, I don't think there was a lot to learn from today.
I'm very stressed with work at the moment, by the way. So I'm giving you a heads
Oh,
up.
what's
There's
going on?
There's
What's
a lot of
going on?
projects kicking off
Oh,
that I'm managing.
is there anything that I can help with?
No.
Anything? And what about the schlags? Anything they can help with?
Leave the girls
Oh,
out. of
you were
this.
going to say.
Leave
You were gonna
the
say.
girls
You were
out
gonna
of
say.
it.
Leave the schlags out of this. That's
Leave
so
the girls
funny.
out of it.
No, but the schlags could have some experience.
Leave the girls
They
out of
probably
it.
work in all manners of all different fields as well.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we are at the part of the podcast, guys, where it's your most favorite part where we do an animal fact of the week.
I
Woo.
don't know what animal that was, but
I don't know what you're doing. Anyway, what do you think we're going to do?
geese. Did you like that video of that goose and that dog fighting?
That was crazy.
It was so.
Do you know they do that? Apparently, they argue like that all the time.
No, geese are horrible though.
Yeah,
Geese
but the
geese
dog, but the poor dog was like.
the dog was going for it. Sometimes the dog was
Sorry, guys,
starting
there's
it.
a video that Tez, you need
But
to.
the goose was not backing down though.
Right.
It's a video of this woman who owns a pet goose and a dog, like a big one, and they're constantly fighting with each other. It's really funny.
Right. So, this is good. There's a little bit of a twist on this quiz. So, the first question, it's a true or false.
What is it?
We're going to get there.
Oh,
It's a true or false, okay?
okay.
The national animal of Canada is the moose. True or false?
False.
Ooh, what is that?
I actually don't know. Is it a beaver?
It is a beaver. Why did you get me a moose for?
Huh?
Why did you get me a moose?
Because that's what Canada's known for. It might not be the national animal, but they're known for having moose, isn't it?
Okay.
What's the national animal of England?
That's true. What is that?
Probably a chav.
Okay. So we're going to do a couple of different questions, but based on your time spent in Canada and what you have picked up.
Okay, let's
So,
go.
but guys, the reason why I'm not doing it about beavers because we've already had a beaver.
Yes, we've already talked about beavers.
Beavers. Yeah.
It's quite rude that, beavers is a...
Right. Tezzy,
Yeah.
what is the capital of Canada? Is it A, Toronto, B, how do you pronounce that? Ottawa?
Ottawa.
Vancouver, or Montreal?
Ottawa.
Yes. Okay.
That's where their parliament is.
Okay.
Everyone thinks it's Toronto, but it's not. It's Ottawa. You've learned something. 2 out of 2 there.
Okay. Which Canadian food is made of fries, cheese curds, and gravy?
Poutine.
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Which of these celebrities is not Canadian? Right. Ryan Reynolds, Justin Bieber, Celine Dion, or Harry Styles?
Harry Styles. Harry Styles is English.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't
Just
know,
realised.
even if I didn't know who anyone else was, I know that Harry Styles is from here.
Okay. What's
He's from Cheshire.
Canada's official motto? True, North, strong, and free. Peace, order, and good government. A for everyone. Unity in maple syrup.
Sorry, do them. I don't know which ones were separate.
What's Canada?
so A, B, and C.
A, the North, strong, and true, North, strong, and free. That's A, yeah?
Okay.
B is peace, order, and good government.
Lame.
C is A for everyone. D is unity in maple syrup.
I mean, I assume it's A or B. It's definitely not A for everyone.
A is for true, North, strong, and free.
Go on, let's go A.
No, it's B.
Good government. That's the B is the lamest one. Say B again.
B was peace, order, and good government.
That's lame.
Okay.
That lame country.
That's
You
fine.
know what they are? They're like the Scandinavia of America. In that it's nice, it's a bit boring.
You did well.
Yeah, I did well there.
You did
The last
well.
one, I don't know. No one said the motto. But that I wish I knew that before I went on stage. It would have given me more ammunition. I love you, Canadians.
I dread.
I love you very
Did
much.
Did you record any of your
No,
Oh, okay. You should have done.
we
your
should have
crowd
done.
work.
Yeah, me and Azar talked about this. Maybe hiring a camera person for the next tour. Like we can share it between us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Oh, now it's me now. I get to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be one of those would you rather questions.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds?
When I was younger and I watched Matilda, I used to think I could have the ability to do that.
Yeah, that's telekinesis. And then telepathy is reading other people's
I
minds.
can move things anyway now. It's
This is what I have to live with. This is the delusion I have to live with.
right. Okay. I would read people's minds.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand why. Why? Go on, why? I think I can understand why, but go on,
Just
why?
I just want to read people's
No, but
minds.
why?
Just
Okay, I would hate that.
Is it an on-off switch though? I don't want to be reading people's minds all the time.
I mean, with telekinesis, obviously you can control that, innit?
So you can control it, reading minds. I'm happy
Yeah.
with
So
that.
let's say you can control. Let's say you can switch it on and off. So when you want to, you can, but it's not constant. It's not like that Mel Gibson film where it was just on all the time. What was that called?
I don't know. I
She
didn't
know
see
what
it.
she knows what she wants or something like that.
I'm still gonna go for reading people's minds.
But what if you find out that people who you love, aka me, thinks you're a fucking bitch?
Then I guess we're not gonna be together.
Yeah, but sometimes you can have.
And then do you know what? I'll take all your jokes that are inside your head and stuff, and I'll ruin your career.
Honestly, if you went inside my mind, it would be an absolute mess. It'd be a scrambled egg. You know, it'd be hard to even like. You'd be like, what the hell? How do you even?
What would you do?
I think I'd move things with my mind. I think with the mind one, I don't think it's fair to know what other people are thinking. Like, because some people are private. Because simultaneously you can love someone and on any given day think they're a dickhead.
Do you remember when we first started speaking? You asked me a question. Would you rather?
What did I say?
You said, would you rather have long arms or something, or eyes on your, or whatever? We had this discussion.
Knees or something like that. Yeah.
That was within the first conversation we had.
Mad conversations.
Now, what kind of chat line is that?
It wasn't even a chat line. I just genuinely wanted to know if you wanted eyes in your knees.
Yeah.
Or elbows. No, I'd rather move stuff in my mind. Imagine that'd be like Matilda. I'll be Matilda.
You piss me off.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I'd be like, every time you're having a fight, I would just move things across the room and smack you in the head with it. Like a pillow. I'd be like that. Oh.
No, but then I'd know what you're going to do. So then it wouldn't work with it.
Ooh. No, but you have to switch it on though.
Yeah, I'd switch it
So
on.
no, so I'll do it while you're talking to me. You can't do two things at once.
I can't.
While
What are you talking
no,
about? You
while
can't
you're
do
having,
two things at once.
while you're
Seth.
having a rant,
Men
while
cannot
you're,
multitask.
while you're having a rant at me,
Men cannot multitask. No,
why did you not do the thing? The bunny salad, whatever.
While I'm doing
I'll
all
grab,
the stuff.
I'll grab a pillow, smack you over the head with it.
While I'm doing all the things that you are meant to be doing and having a go at you, which is called multitasking.
Oh, I wouldn't even bother. I'll just do it from bed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll switch the Hoover on, go to the bunny room, Hoover it. You're like, when you do the Hoover, I'm doing it right now. Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, I could do all the chores from bed. Oh, that's the dream.
Imagine each time you had like a thought that it is very intrusive, actually.
Yeah, it's not fair. I think it's not fair on people.
I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah. Man, like your poor mum and that.
It could be like
Imagine you go.
I wouldn't read my mum's mind.
No, imagine you go see your mum and your mum, whatever, she's having a bad day, yeah, and she's like, oh, fuck this fucking cow. And you heard her say that, because obviously everyone has like.
Do you know what I was
whatever,
thinking,
right?
babe? I don't think my mum.
Heard that from
I
your
don't
mum.
think my mum's ever been disappointed in me. Like, I don't think my mum's ever been angry, upset. with me.
Does she know everything?
That's not the point. The point is, I was thinking about this, how actually lucky I am that I can't even remember. And what's even worse is, let's just say on an off chance my mum thinks that she might have upset me. She might have said something that she thinks might have upset me.
Yeah.
But she'll always like an hour later, like even though I haven't listened to the first voice note, she'll send me another one saying, I'm so sorry, I hope I didn't upset you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
I know. And I was thinking about this, like I'm quite lucky like that because, moms don't tend to, like in our generation, it's not often moms will admit when they're in the wrong.
Yeah, but do
or
your siblings
expression.
get that from her though?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think it's you. I think because you're the youngest,
Yeah.
largely spoiled one. I think you had a different experience probably than your siblings.
I
Think about
agree.
it. You're the youngest of 7.
But Ted, this is what, I am younger. But this is what I said to you. When we were talking about the different generation,
Yeah.
I think the reason, because there was a big difference with my dad. So I was always a generation behind my friends because my dad had such an age gap.
Yeah.
When like Nads, for example, or Saf and them lot, their parents were way younger than my dad. So they were in a different generation. of me.
Your dad is old enough
My dad
to be my mum's dad.
That's what my dad would have been, your granddad's generation.
Yeah.
So I
Yes,
would be your
yes,
mum's
yes.
generation.
There you
So
are.
that's what I mean.
That makes sense.
That's disgusting.
That's why you're always shouting at me.
But that's what I meant about the generation difference.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do think that.
But I do think like you, the 7th child, yeah, all of that energy and whatever has been taken out on the other 6, innit?
it's true.
So by the time you came along, they were like, how long as she's healthy and that. And even that was barely.
But
They barely got that.
But also, I had 6 siblings of love.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a lot.
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Alhamdulillah.
Because I remember I had one older sister and we fought all the time
Yeah.
when we were kids.
Yeah. It's
So I
weird
can't
because I don't think
imagine.
me and my sisters really.
You and Zids fought all the time.
No, not as bad as like.
I've seen it.
Not as bad as other siblings. We fought when we were older.
I've seen it.
When we were younger, we
I've
used
instigated it actually.
to, no, we used
fun.
to do crazy shit when we were together.
Yeah, you get that as well, but you always fight as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a fight with your.
but-
There's nothing like a fight with your siblings.
But I was talking to my older sister about this. I don't even think me and Ziz have had a fight, and touch wood, we don't, since we were teenagers.
Yeah, because you kind of moved on with your lives, isn't it?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say
But
is
she's
like,
been annoyed at you,
yeah, she
and
might
you've
be,
been annoyed at her.
yeah, but even when we've never been in a conflict, and that's even with my older sister. If we've fallen out, and if I've upset her, I'm not afraid of saying sorry. Like I'll apologize and I'll say I'm sorry if I've upset you, and vice versa.
Okay.
So, but what I'm trying to say with Zed, that obviously there's age gap, but I'm quite lucky in that sense where.
Would you read Zedda's mind? Because that must be a mess in there.
I would, yeah.
How you gonna even untangle
Because you know what
what's
she
going
said?
on in
My sister's so bad. My sister's met his sisters and they get along really, really well. And she'll say things like about her intrusive thoughts. And everyone has intrusive thoughts. And she'll be like, I just want to grab a knife and just slit someone's throat. And I'm like,
there? Yeah, imagine you heard that. Imagine like you said something, but she's annoyed at you, and she's like, "Oh, I wish I could pummel her. I wish I could throw her through the glass window." And you'd be like, Zedda?
yeah. But then
that's not fair.
But then I just feel like I just know what kind of a person she is, that it's so weird because I don't think I've ever met anyone like her where she is genuinely the most kind-hearted person, where even if she is annoyed, she would feel bad about being annoyed. Does that make sense? And I think
Sure.
probably that's why we get along really well, because we've both inherited those traits in that sense where, but she's a lot more softer than me, way more softer.
Really?
Yeah, way
That's
more
interesting.
softer.
She's a good lad. She's a good lad.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you'd read people's minds. You'd
Yeah.
be intrusive, and without their permission, you find out what they're thinking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move stuff around, guys. Move stuff around. Oh, it's you, Shy.
It is.
Dilemma of the week. We're making good progress.
Yeah, guys, it's that time of the podcast where we talk about a Reddit story or a dilemma which you have sent in. So it's like an agony aunt and unhelpful uncle kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
God, my knee really hurts. So just recapping, remember, if you send us a dilemma, it's completely confidential, so please do not worry, because I get that a lot from you guys sometimes saying, please can you keep this completely anonymous, and it's always anonymous, so bear with. And do you know what's interesting? We've been getting dilemmas on TikTok lately as well.
Oh, okay. Hello, TikTokers.
Hi, TikTok. Okay, so this is a female that has sent us a dilemma, and it's about her sibling. Okay. And the sibling in question, he in their 40s. Okay.
So
Him and his wife are in their 40s.
So older than her.
Older than her.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So she starts off.
Is this from my sibling?
Could you imagine? It starts off really nice, going, I hope you guys are well. Just recently came across your podcast and I love it. And it gives me the giggles I need. I have a dilemma. I would appreciate your input. My brother is going through a divorce, which has torn our family apart. I am from one of 6 siblings, and we have all been super close, apart from one, which is that brother. Okay. My brother has been married for 15 years, and he has 2 kids with his wife. Throughout the years, him and his wife, they have fought and they've separated on and off throughout these years. And during these separation processes and arguments, they've dragged all the family members into their arguments, including her side as well. So you can imagine there's 2 lots of sides going on. But then they get back together and then they ignore us, right? Until there's another bust up, and then he comes back. We've always tried our best to be there for him and his children. And my mum and sisters used to be the shoulder to cry on for his wife. So they were quite supportive to his wife during these occasions. And there were times when the brother and his wife would fight, and then the wife would go and stay with her mother-in-law, her mum. Most of the siblings out of the 6 of them have got married and they have kids, but they barely hear from their brother. He doesn't get involved in family events, birthdays, and rarely comes to in mum's house and Eid. We've just had enough of listening and being dragged into their arguments only to be the bad guys. So just a bit of background as well. So they're Muslim Pakistani. So my brother was 23 when he got married, and his wife was 30, so she was 7 years older.
Okay.
Okay. So what makes it worse is a sister-in-law is best friends with my husband's sister. So her husband's sister is best friends with her brother's wife,
Oh, okay.
right? And this is where it
So
gets
sister-in-law is
yeah,
best friends with the other sister-in-law
yeah.
from
This is
that
where it
side
gets
to
a bit
that side.
yeah. So because now that has created problems between me and my in-laws because brother's wife will complain to the best friend and say the whole family's treating me badly. But she goes, I'm really lucky because my husband stands up for me, which is completely fine. So the dilemma is, this is the eldest brother. So imagine he's the eldest Pakistani family household. How do we set boundaries without cutting kinship? I just need to understand how we can manage our relationship with him. He's gone through that separation, but they've all had enough now and they really don't know what to do. And it would be good to hear both your opinions on this. We have always taken the stance that we want to be there for them as much as the kids are involved, but it's getting too much now. It's hard.
That's a tough one.
It's interesting because do you remember when we talk about like being married and leaving people to it, not getting too involved? This scenario looks as though that when the brother gets with his missus, he just forgets his family.
Yeah.
And then when things are bad, he wants his family. And obviously
Yeah.
that's going to cause tensions because then his family are going to be like, why do you keep running back to us? And then they ignore us when you get back with your missus.
Yeah. See, I don't. I have a different view on this. I'm like, if people, if it was like family and that, I'd be there for you as much as you need me to be.
Wow.
If you don't need me to be there, I won't be there. If you need me to be there, I'll be there.
Even if someone keeps coming in and out of your life.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
used to that though anyway in my life.
I think this is where we need to like just do a bit of put a pin for a second. But your experience is from what you've been brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Not
is
brought up, these are like the values of
sorry,
our
not brought
family,
up.
experiences.
Experiences.
Yeah.
But that's not always a healthy.
That's true. That's true. But so I'm just saying it from my point of view though.
Yeah.
So from my point of view, even though the brother's clearly a little bit selfish, and there might be other reasons for it, but it seems like they have some sort of, him and his wife have a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Where when they're together and they're in love, all they can see is each other.
Mm.
And then when they fall apart, suddenly that's when they look for help from other people.
Yeah.
So I do think they probably need a bit of therapy.
Yeah.
They probably have some sort of codependency maybe. And so when they're not, and that's probably why they have such big fights.
Yeah.
Because if they have the healthier balance
Mm.
when they're together of seeing other people and having other people in their lives, they probably wouldn't be so dependent on each other. And
Yeah.
then their fights maybe wouldn't be as big. But it's probably because when they're together and they're good, they cut everyone else off and it's only them. And so when they fight, it becomes a big thing.
Yeah.
It
That's
sounds
interesting.
like your brother needs to learn how to set boundaries.
Yeah.
Or learn how to like set healthy boundaries. Because at the moment, he seems to be closing everything off too much.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking what
Yeah,
you just said.
I know.
I come from a different perspective where I live life by you. I give you the energy that you give me.
Yeah.
That if you are gonna, I don't stand for people thinking they can just come in and out of my life. I'm quite selfish like that. But actually, I don't call it selfishness. I just call it protecting my peace.
You protect your peace.
And I think that's quite important because for me, I was actually having a conversation with your mum about this the other day that because we're older and we have learned from experiences and seen things over time, we're a lot more protective over each other and what we let in. But I think I'm a lot more protective than you probably because you're like really laid back. So in this sorry, in this scenario, I would probably get my siblings together. See, and it sounds though that all the siblings are on the same page.
Yeah, that's important. If you're going to have an intervention, you need to make sure the rest of you,
Yeah.
and maybe not your parents, but the rest of your siblings.
I don't think your parents need to be involved in this.
Yeah, I think God just make sure all your siblings are on the same page.
Have a discussion internally with your siblings. And you probably already have a separate WhatsApp group away from him, but have a separate discussion. And I do think that if he is going through a divorce, then see this as his final chance for him to get things back on track with you guys, in that sense where you explain to him, you understand what he's going through, and you directly confront him on his behavior, what and he has been doing for the past 15 years, and make him aware that, look, we've all got lives now. Like, we've all got our own lives. You can't keep dragging us in and doing things because it's affecting our life. And also, your priorities are going to be everywhere else. You've got your own husband. I don't know if you've got your own kids, you've got your own in-laws, and you can't be having someone else's drama come to your door every other like month or every 6 months or something. So I think have a chat with your siblings. Whoever's the strongest out your siblings, sit your brother down. I don't think all of you should sit your brother down, actually, because I feel like he might feel like you're ganging up on him. So maybe get the strongest person out of your family, maybe two of you, sit your brother down and just lay it out to him and explain to him, because eldest siblings sometimes have a bit of a complex from traditional Pakistani families where they feel like because they're the eldest, they deserve respect, and not
Yeah.
you obviously,
No,
but
no, but also, elder siblings sometimes go through things that younger siblings didn't have to
yeah, that's true. That's a valid point. So I would
because they have to grow up faster.
yeah, I agree with that. So I would, yeah, I would do that. I would do that. And if he continues to keep dragging your energy down and stuff, and I'm sorry, this might sound cold to people, and I just feel like I'm at that point in my life where I am just very selective or of what I give my energy and love to, because I know that that energy and love comes back to me, and that really mentally keeps me going. Because I went through, when I was younger, I used to give a lot of love out to everyone. I was very loving. You know how,
Hmm.
like, I explained to Tez sometimes. I'm like, I had loads of friends. You take the mick out my best friend. I had so many friends. I had a lot of family, alhamdulillah, I have a lot of family, but I just used to pour so much into others that they didn't pour it back. So what was happening is I was just constantly getting drained. And then when me and Tez met, and obviously he comes from a very lovely big family, and even then I'm very like, I pour into cups that pour into mine. I don't if certain people don't bother with me, I won't bother with them. And I think
Yeah,
personally, I think that's a healthy way to live your life. I
that's
don't think
interesting. Because for me, I have a different philosophy.
yeah.
Whereas I'm like, I'll never do anything for anyone expecting that I'll get something back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what you do.
Yeah.
But I don't. But I feel I've kind of turned my own tap on. I fill my own cup, and obviously, it's nice because Shah fills my cup and my mum fills my cup, and I have people who do fill my cup. But there are people in my, there are people in my family that I'm not that close to, and even I've friends who have varying degrees. Sometimes I'm closer to them, other times I'm not as close to them. But if they need me or they ask of me something, if it's within my power to give it, I'll do it.
No, that's fine. I'm not. I think we need to. I need to just clarify when we talk about that. What I mean is, you don't have a lot of expectation from you, right?
From sorry.
You don't have a lot of expectation from you as a husband, as a son. And when I mean by expectation, I mean you're not expected to phone my mom every day. You're not
Okay, right.
expected to spend time with my brothers or my
Sure.
siblings or my brother-in-laws. You're not
Sure.
expected to any of that, are you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's
Whereas,
true.
whereas
That's
for
true.
women, when I mean about doing things and expecting it back, what I mean is like we have an expectation to be a good daughter-in-law,
That's
a
true.
good wife, to support you in your career, to have our own career, manage our own social situation, manage your social situation, your friends and family. So we have all of
That's
that.
true. That's true.
So
That's fair.
I don't want to be and I have been, but at the beginning of a marriage, I was pouring too much out. And I was just exhausted because I
Yeah.
was like, this is not fair, because I wasn't getting any peace. I wasn't getting any, like, I was constantly exhausted. And I explained it to Tez, and I think eventually you caught on what I was trying to say, that it's important for me to be surrounded by people that I also look out for my well-being. That doesn't mean I do things for people and they do it for me. It means that I have people that in my hand that I know that I can trust and be there, like to be there for me and give it back to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I understand that. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think in this case, yeah, they need to talk to their brother. Their brother
Mm.
probably needs some therapy. I think he's ended up he's probably got quite an addictive personality. And he's
Yeah.
in quite they probably sound like quite a codependent relationship. But I think he needs to stop bringing the mess to your doors.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially
Because
if he's going to disappear.
yeah, but also so when we argue and whatever, right? We've had fights, not so much these days, but especially in the early
Don't
days.
say that. Then we're going to end up fighting.
Yeah, okay, yeah, touch wood. But yeah, arguments or whatever, we never took them to everyone.
No.
Because what happens is, if she does something to me, and I tell my siblings about it,
Yep.
and then they get annoyed at her, eventually me and her are gonna get over it, right? We like probably the next day, like we talk about it, whatever, we kiss and make up or whatever, right? But your siblings are not gonna forget.
Yeah.
They're still gonna hold some sort of like, they're gonna feel some way about her
Yep.
in their minds, and they're like, oh yeah, she's like this or whatever.
Yep.
And then the next time, like we have a fight, I go back to them again. I'm like, oh, she's done this or whatever, and then they still got the story from the first time in their heads and that. So I would say,
Also, your siblings won't believe you now.
sure, there's also that. So I would say, like, keep your arguments in a very, very small circle,
Yes.
mainly between yourselves,
Yes.
unless it needs someone
Yep.
to intervene.
And guys, we're not just saying that because of this, but you know, Tez's mum, she lives with us, and even before when we moved house, she actually said to me, she was like, "I will never get involved."
Yeah, she doesn't.
She
I'm sure she's heard it.
Yeah. She might have, yeah, of course, but she's never ever treated me differently, even though you're her son, right? She's never, even if I've vented to her and been like, you know, I've had enough, mum. He's been lazy again today. She'll never like be like, oh, you don't do this, or don't think like that. She's always been very, very neutral, and I think that's so important. But also, we don't get mum involved, and mum doesn't get us
Yeah.
involved.
We don't get anyone involved.
No, we don't get no one involved at all.
Because it will, like, the other people won't forget.
No, they won't.
They'll be like, oh, she's done that to my sibling, or he's done that to my sibling.
Yeah.
Whereas they'll between them, the couple will get over it. 'Cause
Yeah.
couples fight, couples argue all the
And
time.
this is the consequence of it, because they've both dragged each other's families into it.
They're sick of it.
They're sick of it, and it doesn't look as though it looks as though there's like a bad aftertaste towards the sister-in-law now,
Yeah.
and vice versa, and her family are going to think bad of him. So you shouldn't. So yeah, I do believe that. So this is, dilemma aside, when you're in a marriage, obviously if it escalates and it's really, really bad, then you 100% should tell someone. But your day-to-day, your personal stuff, keep it between each other.
Because honestly, I can't imagine, like, if I go to my family, she goes to her family, and they have a roll-up between
I
themselves.
can't imagine that.
I can't even imagine that.
Our mums are too close for that.
But I can't even imagine, like, our siblings, like my sisters
Yeah.
shouting at your sisters, or your
No.
sisters shouting at my sisters. I couldn't even
No.
imagine that.
If Zeta found out you upset me, she'd come straight to you.
Nah, she wouldn't. She'd be like, go on.
No, she wouldn't.
She'd be like, we're the same. Me and you, we're the same.
She wouldn't. So she would.
She'd be like, yeah, did you tell her this?
Yeah.
She's really insecure about this. Say this next time.
It's true.
She's a menace. She's an absolute menace.
It's true. But yeah,
Um,
speak to your
yeah.
sibling, and we hope that you manage to resolve it. And also, if he goes through with the divorce, he's going through a lot. There's a lot that he's going through. So maybe just check in on him as well, like that.
Yeah, and be there remember to be there for the kids as well.
Yeah, the kids are important, because kids go through a lot, especially with separation and stuff. That's very important.
Yeah, and if when he's divorced, he's going to be on his own. So just make sure you're there for him, even though you might need to coach him into how to be a good brother.
Yeah, that's important as well.
Yeah, because I say older brothers sometimes they sacrifice a lot. Elder siblings in general, boys and girls, they have to grow up faster than the younger siblings. So that's probably why there's a bit of a distance maybe between him and the rest of you. Or maybe he's a bit resentful that you guys got the good life and he got the strict life. Could be all sorts.
Yeah.
He's older, innit?
He doesn't sound as though he had the strict life, though.
No, but he's older though, innit? So he's probably went through stuff that the others
Maybe.
don't even know about.
Yeah, maybe.
Or he could just be a knobhead. Or a mixture of all of the above.
We hope it works out.
We hope it works out.
Right, Tez?
Oh, I just want to go to bed. Let's just finish this off.
Why? What are you grateful for
I'm
this
grateful
week?
for being back in the arms of my lovely wife.
Oh, my love.
Yeah, let's just get this done.
Guys, I am grateful for having my husband back, but also grateful for the people that fill my cup and then let me fill yours without sounding gay.
Sounds really gay, but
I
that's
appreciate you, girls.
yeah.
You know who you are. I love you all very, very much.
Thank you to all the schlags. who stepped in.
Remember, guys, to tell your friends, your wives, your guys, your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your elder siblings, what you're grateful for this week. And we will see you next week.
You know, if you do a
Bye.
comedy show, you'd be like, "Good evening, schlags." Like that.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.